Welcome to Quantum Finance. My name is Parker. I'm the head trader here, and boom, let's go, baby. The Ripple Labs versus SEC lawsuit is finally over. 2 years and 7 months later, XRP is currently deemed not a security. So shout out to the XRP community and everybody that helped expose the SEC and their corruption and just the malpractice and just the pure nastiness of the Securities and Exchange Commission. For the past 2 years and 7 months, they have really just been doing the people dirty, and they have definitely not been protecting investors. They have definitely been harming investors. But, as of yesterday, that is finally over. As you can see, XRP is finally clear, and it is the only cryptocurrency in the United States with regulatory clarity. Even Bitcoin, people say Bitcoin's a commodity, but that is purely opinion. There is no law, there is no facts that say Bitcoin is a commodity. It is purely opinion. But as you can see, currently right now on the week, XRP is up 66%, currently sitting at 77%, 77 cents, well up from its low back here last June at 28 cents. So shout out to everybody that's been holding it this whole time. And in this video, we're just going to kind of go through everything that the CEO said, the chief legal counsel, and we're just going to look at all the headlines and the news that happened yesterday. So coming here to Twitter, as you can see here, the first thing we got here is a tweet from Ripple themselves saying XRP is not a security. This victory for Ripple is a win for the entire industry and a step forward for the regulatory clarity in the U.S. A huge thanks to Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, and Stuart Alderati for their leadership and the XRP community for their continued support. Here we have another tweet from Brad Garlinghouse himself. This is the CEO of Ripple Labs. As you can see, he said, "We said in December 2020 that we were on the right side of the law and we will be on the right side of history. Thankful to everyone who helped us get to today's decision, and this is for all of crypto innovation in the U.S. More to come." And he also said, "Let's start planning the proper party." So yeah, definitely the XRP community, once this stuff starts really popping off, we're going to have to get together and throw some type of yacht party or something. He also had another tweet here from Brad saying the most important part of today's ruling, and here he quotes the judge here in the summary judgment saying XRP as a digital token is not in and of itself a contract, transaction, or scheme that embodies the Howey requirements of an investment contract. This is now a matter of law, not up for trial. And as the Howey test is the securities law that was established back in the 1940s to determine if oranges were in fact a security or not. So as you can see, the securities law in the U.S. extremely outdated. We're trying to apply securities laws that is well over 80 years old to cryptocurrencies, which is a very new asset class. And as you can see, you just can't apply it, which is the reason XRP is considered not a security. We also had Coinbase coming in and relisting the re-enabling trading for XRP in the XRP network. Coinbase is not the only large exchange that relisted XRP. You also had like Kraken, Crypto.com, iTrust Capital, and a bunch of other ones. But so there was a lot of support today, when XRP became fully regulated for all the exchanges to come and relist XRP. And here's another tweet from Coinbase, just a W, that's how we're feeling. W for Ripple, W for the industry, for the builders, for a clear rule book, and a W for updating the system. And as you see, XRP now open for trading on Coinbase. This is huge news because Coinbase is the largest exchange in the US, and this is going to open up the XRP ledger and XRP for millions of customers, which will really increase the liquidity in the system itself and increase that buying pressure. As you can see here, this is a chart of the XRP market cap. As you can see at about 11:30 yesterday, the market cap was sitting at 24 billion. And within a couple of hours after the summary judgment was released, sitting at 42 billion, an increase over 18 billion in just a couple of hours. And we do have a crazy coincidence. This could be conspiratorial, but I'm not trying to get too crazy on y'all. On July 20th, the Federal Reserve's FedNow instant payment system does go live. And I don't think it's any coincidence that Ripple and XRP is given regulatory clarity, just 7 days before the instant payment system from the Federal Reserve does go live. And this guy is calling yesterday the Atomic Settlement Day, where we see the birth of utility. And as you know, the FedNow service is going to be applying the ISO 200.022 standard and specifications for cryptocurrencies and payment systems. And that's what Ripple and XRP Ledger was made for and created for, was to move money between central banks, instantly. And in order to create CBDCs, right? XRP Ledger has their own CBDC creation platform within it. And as you know, multiple smaller countries currently already have CBDCs built on the XRP ledger, and they do use those to move money between their country and the financial institutions in their country. And I don't think it's any coincidence that, XRP Ledger is freed up in America just a week before the Federal Reserve's instant payment system goes live. And, last week we did have the IMF come out and say that XRP and XLM are the cryptocurrencies that will be used for the new quantum financial system. And here it is right here, just another tweet from Crypto Law just saying it is currently settled law. The XRP token itself is not a security. July 13th, 2023. I know I'll never forget this day. I know a lot of people in the community will never forget this day. And it's hard to honestly believe that it finally happened after that long. I almost feel like we're dreaming at this point. But yeah, back to the price chart here. I do want to talk about something when it comes to the lawsuit. So it wasn't a full win for Ripple. There was parts and sales of XRP that were deemed securities. So the parts that were deemed securities were when the VCs and hedge funds directly buy XRP from Ripple Labs themselves, right? So you have these big hedge funds and venture capitalists that have these large pools of money, like these funds, right? These cryptocurrency funds that are diversified between a lot of the top cryptocurrencies. But currently XRP is not in those funds because of the lawsuit, and these big hedge funds aren't going to add XRP into those funds due to the legal liability that comes with that. They don't want to poke the SEC and get the SEC mad at them, right? Because they are just such huge institutions. But now, after the lawsuit's over and it was deemed that sales directly to hedge funds from Ripple themselves are considered securities. So a lot of these big hedge funds aren't going to go to Ripple and just buy it because they have to file, with the SEC to purchase securities, and it costs money and takes time. But what the hedge funds can do now, they can just go to an exchange like Coinbase or directly on the open market, and they can purchase XRP like that, because they're going to have to, right? In order to reallocate their crypto funds and to diversify it, because XRP is the fourth largest cryptocurrency in the world behind Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether. So they're going to have to add XRP to these funds, right? And when they do that, they can't just buy it from Ripple anymore. They have to go directly to the exchanges and to the open market, which is going to add a ton of buying pressure to the XRP itself in this price chart here. And something I want to note with that, okay, right? These hedge funds and these VCs are multi-billionaires. These guys are super rich, and they've been trading and manipulating the markets for, a very long time. So the fact that they have to purchase this on the open market itself means that this price chart on XRP is probably going to get extremely volatile, right? These guys are professionals. They're sharks. They know how to make you get out, and they know how to buy it cheap, and they know how to sell it high. So you have to understand with that, when these big hedge funds and these VCs and these banks start adding and buying XRP, they have to do it on this open market. So they have to do it directly on this chart. And that's going to cause crazy volatility. So, you could see XRP come back down for a retest of this 55-cent level before it moons, right? Or this could just keep going and go straight to all-time highs. Something I want to point out here, the last time we mooned, right? The last moonshot back here in 2017 to 2018, right? This took months, right? This took a very long time for this to play out. So don't expect something like, we could just be in our first week right here, right? Like back here before, it just goes straight up for a year, right? So this could take time, don't get discouraged because the lawsuit's over and it's only at, 77 to a dollar, right? I know a lot of people were thinking this would just be straight up here at $10 already. I thought, I'm not going to lie, I thought this would be higher than it is like instantly after the lawsuit was over. But, this could take a while. This could be a bull run going on for multiple years for XRP, right? 2 years from now, this could be well into the triple digits. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Nobody really knows what's going to happen. But, this last bull run took, almost a whole year. So, just we've been holding for a long time. Just keep diamond handing and, we'll just hang on for the ride, baby. It's going to be fun. But we are finally released from the grasp of the government. And, we can just see what true utility in the XRP ledger and the XRP price chart finally looks like. So yeah, shout out to the XRP community. Shout out to all my friends that have been holding it. And yeah, appreciate y'all watching the video, and I will talk to y'all later.